tweezers that go missing. No.
I saw them a little while. I saw those ones a little while ago.
Yeah, mine.
Are they yours?
I've got 2 pairs.
Are they any good, JJ?
Not great, no. What?
At first.
What?
Nominations.
Do I feel Peter? Think about it. Do you feel guilty that you nominated me?
Yeah.
You just apologise and I'll forgive you.
Have you ever nominated me, Mar?
Have I ever nominated you? Yeah.
Have you? When?
When you and Kiva were having a big fallout.
Well,
Yeah.
recently, no?
What are you talking about? It was like week 4.
Yeah. No one.
So
I was like
it's week 5.
I was like week 6 or 7.
What was your...
Because I come in on week 6. That's
What
when
was
it's
your
week 5.
excuse, Mar?
I actually gave you. I nominated you both for the exact same reason. I said, I think they're really. I'm nominating both of you because I think you two are really good friends, and you shouldn't fall out with each other and avoid each other, and you should sort things out.
So Josie has
So you
received
gave them
the
a chance to
nomination.
do that by voting both of them, so that one of them would go and they wouldn't be able to do that.
House Sphinx are reminded it is against Big Brother rules to discuss nominations.
I thought we could talk about nominations soon. Is that now, Big Brother? Can you open it up so we can chat about nominations? Because we thought Josie had never been nominated, and there's the mole, the snake in the grass, coming out and saying he had nominated her. Broke her 100% record.
Not a snake.
That was like 5 weeks ago.
I like 100% records, so Andrew, would you agree that 100% is really good?
Depends on what.
Yeah, but it's not nice to break 100% record. I like that. Mole, you broke 100% record.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Sorry, Josie.
It's okay.
It was stupid.
I'm more concerned about the 100% record.
Nominations anyway.
I think so.
Even Andrew's been nominated.
Oh, do you want me to be honest with you, Jose?
What?
I nominated you the first 5 weeks in a row. I nominated you.
Did you?
Yeah, you and John James.
I never come up for eviction now.
Yeah, I know, because I was probably the only one nominating you apart from the mole ones.
No, you didn't. You're lying, Dave. Anyway, let's not talk about it. I still think they're going to have us play a fun game with him, and that's why we're still not allowed to talk about
That's
them.
what I think.
Well, at least I received one.
Mole, I'd like to hear your nominations. That was funny, that one of Steve. He sits there looking at the women and he come over as some sort of perv. Get him out.
I never said it like
Dude,
that.
that's what you said, dude. You said he sits there ogling the women with his one eye and he looks like some sort of a perv. That's what you said, Mole.
Actually, what I said was that it can sometimes come across as pervy.
You know,
It didn't even let me finish the rest of it. That was I actually said, and I said everyone does it. And the first reason I gave for nominations wasn't acceptable, so I just said that.
they put the worst bit of my nomination as Stephen as well, where I said if Steve left, it would be less impact on me than if other people in the house left. They just put that on. They made it look like Steve was of no use whatsoever.
Relax. That's not relax.
Yeah, did they put one of you up as well, JJ?
Yeah.
What was you saying on yours?
Find it.
Don't really have a lot in common with him.
You said you hated him and you wanted to eat his heart under a new moon.
Yeah, that was it. What Mario just said. I didn't really
Have
have a lot
you
in common with
nominated
him.
me more than once?
And I found it difficult to strike up conversation with him.
Said you wanted to eat his heart with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
That's good.
Was it just one time you nominated me, Mar?
I can't answer that.
You've been bloody nominating me every week,
He's
haven't
alright
you?
snake in the grass, isn't he?
Good job, John
Moly.
James in here.
Been right.
He'd be going nuts. Mario knows when to let
I'm
those...
glad I poured that bucket of mud over you, no more.
He
Do
knows
you
when
wanna
to
know-
let
do
that
you wanna-
kind of information
do
out
you
the
want-
mould, doesn't he?
Do you want to know the honest answer, Josie?
Yeah.
2, twice.
Oh my God!
You
what
wait.
a snake!
He's going to get an
You
absolute
turned around and
left
told
hook
me.
off of
You
John
turned around
James
and
when he
told me
gets
we
out.
were in lockdown together. Me and you got a stick.
Needed to stick together. Then he face swapped me off the back of a magic button.
And then voted you the next week.
And then nominated me the next week.
That's because you dumped a bucket on my head first.
Yeah, for what you did for me with the flipping face swap. And Lisa said you shouldn't
So
have done
it's
it, Mo.
tactics. Your whole time has been tactics the whole way through.
Yeah, Mo, you're a bad man.
I was sometimes when I nominated people, I tried to think of people that wouldn't ever receive enough nominations to come up, and Josie was always...
This is Big Brother. Housemates are reminded it is against Big Brother rules to discuss nominations.
I agree. We might get a game later. We don't want to ruin it.
Oh, here he goes. We got to be doing something for this game now. Something's got to be done to receive this game. Can't we just... Oh my goodness.
So I have received nominations, Dave.
You'll probably get on the outside and find out that, like, when everyone thought you hadn't received any, you'd received like 40. But it was
Yeah.
never enough to put you up. You was always one under the count. It'd be quite funny. You gotta look at it like this as well, though, Andrew, right?
What?
See, this has got more serious ramifications to it, because if you were to marry my daughter,
Yeah.
and I was to walk her down the aisle,
Yeah?
I wouldn't give it to you as something you've earned. You could never earn my daughter. Never in a million years can you earn my
Could by
daughter.
treating her in a proper and correct manner.
You could never, ever
by
earn my
respecting
daughter.
your wishes.
No, you could never earn my daughter. When I walk my daughter down the aisle, I'm going to give her to someone as a gift. And I'm going to
Your
take
daughter
my
is a
hands off her.
property.
I'm going to take my hands off her. And from that moment on, she will be her husband's, and she will respect and love and honor her husband forever and ever and ever. And I'll just take my hands off, and I'll say, son, receive a gift.
Oh. Oh, maybe not then.
You don't have to work at anything, Andrew. You just got to be who you
but
are.
I have to...
If you were just
that's
who
not
you
true.
are,
Because
it
you
would be
said
enough
if I
for my
don't
daughter.
respect your wishes, then I won't be allowed to see her anymore. So by
We're
respecting your
we're
wishes
talking
and by
different there.
respecting your
No,
daughter,
no,
I
I'm not
would
giving
earn
you...
the right to keep seeing her.
I wouldn't be giving you my daughter to court. That's a totally different kettle of fish. When you marry my daughter, I will be giving her to you forever as a gift. As a gift.
Yeah.
Totally different. While you're courting her, there's got to be parameters. There's got to be boundaries.
Right.
There's got to be something in place. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just to make sure that the flipping air doesn't see, the dog doesn't see the rabbit.
Yeah.
You got to, what I mean? I got to make sure there's some sort of boundary in there, just so that she's feeling safe and
Absolutely.
all that
I
sort
agree.
of stuff.
I agree.
Once she said, "Dad, I want to commit my life to Andrew. I want to give myself to him. Will you allow me to be his gift?"
No.
I'll say, precious. If that's what's in your heart, of course I will. We'll set a date for the wedding, and then I'll walk her down the aisle. She'll look absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. She will look like the greatest gift a man could ever receive. and then I will stand by the side of her, and they will say,